These are not direwolves. They are designer dogs. And I'm the cosplaying paleontologist here to tell you the truth about this scientific stunt. On April 7th, the Colossal Company showed the world that twin direwolves Romulus and Remus were born from a domestic dog mother. So how did they do it? Genetic engineering, baby. Colossal Biosciences claims that they gathered the DNA of direwolves from two fossils, a 13,000-year-old tooth and a 72,000-year-old skull. They then claim to have taken this DNA and created two complete direwolf genomes. They then compared those genomes to the genomes of gray wolves. The gray wolf is the closest living relative to the direwolf, but it's super distantly related. After comparing the genomes, Colossal then made 20 edits of 14 gray wolf genes. This gene editing was done using CRISPR technology inside the cell of a gray wolf. Then the nuclei of these gray wolf cells, basically the part of the cell that holds all of your DNA, was then transferred into the embryonic cell of a domestic dog and cloned. These cloned embryos were then implanted into a female domestic dog, and on October 1st, Romulus and Remus were born. But I wouldn't count on them rebuilding Rome anytime soon, because Colossal calls what they did de-extinction. And in many interviews, they are claiming that they can use this technology to bring extinct species back to life, and that this is going to be a great tool for conservation because we can just take all the species that humans killed and bring them back to life using de-extinction by Colossal, right? Wrong! Well, I'm a top paleontologist and evolutionary biologist here to tell you that those claims are absolute bull. This is not de-extinction. The edited genes were from gray wolves, not direwolves. They were edited to force them to express traits that would look more like those of a direwolf, and then were inserted into the cells of domestic dogs. In other words, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi, whatever you want to name them, they do not have the genetic makeup of a direwolf whatsoever. They are simply made up of the edited genes of gray wolves that have been put into domestic dog cells. So should you be excited for Romulus and Remus's birth? No. And I'm going to tell you why in the next video.